What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Shaggy Bets here with betting news. And if you've ever wondered how to become a more profitable sports bettor, well, this is the video for you. Today, I will be breaking down 3 of my techniques that I implement every single day into my sports wagering to become a more profitable sports bettor. These 3 techniques are something anybody can do, regardless of their ability and their financial situation, as all of these tips cost $0.00. All of these tips are absolutely free. You can start implementing them into your sports wagering today. So, these 3 techniques I'll be breaking down are line shopping, closing line value, also known as CLV, and using all of your resources. So, let's get down to it, starting with line shopping. Line shopping is very self explanatory. It is literally shopping for the best line amongst multiple sports books. Now, if you only bet on one sports book, I'm sorry, but you are doing it wrong. You need to open up multiple accounts on multiple different sports books because each sports book sets their lines individually, meaning you might get a different line at a different sports book. Why does this matter? Because you always want to bet the best line possible, whether it's a better line, whether it's better odds, whatever it is, you want to make the best bet with the lines available. And you do that by shopping for the best line at these different books. Now, me personally, I think I have about 10 sports book accounts that I use on a daily basis, shopping for that best line. There might not be a big difference. It might be a half point. It might be a full point. It might not always come into play, but long term, you want to line shop. You want to bet with the best line at whichever sportsbook is giving you the best line. Now, if you only have one sportsbook, don't worry. Betting News has you covered. Click this link that's scrolling on the bottom or in the description of this video, bettingnews.com/offers. We have tons of different sign-up bonuses to get you started on multiple sports books and have you have multiple books on your account, making you a more profitable sports bettor. That's line shopping for you. Very easy, very self-explanatory. Just open up all of your sportsbook apps and shop for the best line. Now, going right in hand with that, we're going to talk about closing line value, better known as CLV. Now, this is a bit of a touchy subject amongst gambling Twitter. Some people don't think it's real. Some people live and die by it. Me, I'm somewhere in the middle. However, closing line value is a good practice for your sports wagering. Now, what line value refers to is simply getting the best line before the market moves. Okay, sports betting is much like the stock market. All right, it is fluctuating, it's always moving, and these odds and lines, they're always changing. So you need to make sure you're betting at the right time to get the best line possible. For example, let's say early in the day you wanted to bet on Giannis and you want him to go over his point line. Now, early in the morning, his point line might be set at 25.5 points, meaning you only need 26 points to cash your over bet. However, a lot of people are betting on the over and the line gets steamed up. And by the time tip-off happens, that line is at over 27.5 points. Now you need 28 points from Giannis to cash your bet. If you're sitting with that over 25.5 number, you got 2 points of closing line value, meaning you only need him to score 26 to cash your bet as opposed to 28 if you made this bet later. Closing line value, it does not always come into play, but right hand in hand with line shopping, it is getting the best number for your bet. That might mean waking up early and betting before the market moves, but what you got to do to make money in this game. So line shopping and closing line value, 2 techniques to help you become a more profitable sports gambler. And last but not least is this one. This one is not as straightforward, but it is just as important. Using all of your resources, excuse me. When you're doing your research, it is very easy to look and pinpoint these stats that fit your narrative. However, the key is to find the narrative within those stats. Don't just pick and choose the stats that fit your narrative because you might be seeing the game wrong. There are so many free resources out there. We've got tons of them over at bettingnews.com, so be sure to check us out. but it is important to use all of your resources when handicapping a game. Look at why your bet might win. Look at why your bet might lose. Try to view this game from every single angle and always know that there's more research to be done when it comes into play. Like I said, there are plenty of free resources out there. Personally, I've got 5 or 6 sites that I check on a daily basis every time I make a bet for one thing or another. Each resource gives you a different stat, a different category to look at. So it is important to use all of these resources out there. There's tons of them. So go find them and put all that research into making your bet. That is what I've got for you, people. The 3 tips to make you a more profitable sports bettor today. Line shopping. Shop for the best line and get the most bang for your buck. Closing line value, or CLV. Beat the market. Try and make your bet before the market moves against your bet, and you will get the greatest number for that wager. And last but not least, use all of your resources. We have tons of free resources over at Betting News, so go check them out and really dive into those games before placing your wager. That's what I've got, people. I hope this video was helpful for you. Go check us out at bettingnews.com and follow us on Twitter and TikTok at Your Betting News for more fun stuff. And go ahead and follow myself on Twitter and TikTok as well at Shaggy_bets for more sports betting content. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.